2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q-School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
This is an exciting one, Rich. Let's get into the action. And let's see what he can do here today. Second shot here on the first. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Okay, steady now. This must be frustrating. Time to get back on that green. This is their fifth shot. That's certainly a shot saver there, Rich.
Chipping in for bogey. Happy and sad all the same breath.
Currently at +1 for the day. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Going with a 3-wood here. Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range. Putting for par.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Going with the 5-iron here. That was a bit of a miscue. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh, that almost went down. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
This is important. Big par putt here.
It was on a good line. His next putt is for bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
That's heading into the rough, I think. second shot here on the fourth. Well struck. 13 feet to the hole. It's tracking. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last.
This player is putting for fun.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. It's time to step onto the tee here at the fifth.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Going with the hybrid. Good shot there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Oh, what a big putt to make that one.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here.
surely it's going to.
Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh, that was pure. Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Nicely done. 5 feet coming up to the cup. And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 1 under. He's currently tied for 10th. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, this one's going right at the flag. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And he needs this to save par. This looks good. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. He's currently tied for 11th. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Oh my, that was launched. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And he'll move into the top 10. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Just one shot back now. That got a little out of control, I think.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Straight out of the top drawer.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. It's time for a one-shotter.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Oh, yes, what a shot. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Currently at -3 for the round. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. There's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. And he's hit that inside the range.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Ooh, right by the hole. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. From about 130 yards here, 2 strokes off the lead. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That goes down for an eagle.
Absolutely insane. I've never seen anything quite like this.
What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Well, that's a good move. Always nice when you can head to the top of the leaderboard. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
Going with the 7. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. This one's for birdie.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will take him to 6 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Time to face a par 4 now.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 7 under. Currently in first position. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
This looks to be heading to the green. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a short putt remaining here. Leading by 3 strokes now. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Currently 7 under for the round. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
That was a bit wayward. Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently in the lead. And he's down there. You got to read.
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Like the look of this one. And that signs off on today's round. And that'll do it. Lovely start to the opening round. In top spot, but there's a whole bunch of people right over their shoulder.
Just a slim lead with 1 round to go. There could be some fireworks in this final round.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.